Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The iconic game show compiled an Instagram video of Ken's funniest singers as host on Thursday. The Instagram montage, created to tide fans over during summer reruns, was titled, "So Wrong It's Right." Fans got to take a trip down memory lane with Ken's coldest shutdowns since taking over for the late Alex Trebek. Every time, much like his predecessor, the Jeopardy host ruled with a hilarious add-on that didn't sugarcoat the missteps. Fans flooded the comments section praising Ken for his buzzer-fast quickness. The replies to the wrong responses are killing. "Me, Ken, you're perfect," one user commented. "Very quick-witted. Ken stays on it," wrote another. "God, I love Ken," wrote a third. "Alex must be cracking up in heaven," wrote a fourth. "Ken is Loki, the funniest man on TV," wrote a fifth. The first clip featured Jack Weller buzzing in with a barn-burner wrong guess under the category was plurals that don't end in S. Tasked with simply naming the plural to the clue, moose, the contestant responded, "What are me's?" Ken replied with an audible laugh, chiding, "No, Jack," another contestant, correctly knew that the plural of moose was still moose. The following clip was of a contestant named Brad responding to a clue about women authors with Faulkner. Ken couldn't resist making fun of the player for thinking William Faulkner would be in a women authors category. Ken bluntly ruled, "No, Faulkner would be surprised to find himself in a women authors category." A third clip was a clue asking for the French name for a cigarette, and a player guessed baguette. The clue also mentioned holding the item between two fingers, rendering the player's response a technically tricky feat. Fashioning two fingers as if they were holding up a loaf of bread, Ken said, "Little easier to hold than a baguette, a cigarette." Next, Ken asked what rapper has two children with Rihanna, who is also the actor in Dope and Monster. The correct answer was A$AP Rocky, but the player got his queens mixed up and thought it was Jay-Z. Of course, this would mean that Jay-Z and Rihanna would have children together, which again, Ken had to point out was hilarious in theory. When Amar Kakird incorrectly guessed Jay-Z, Ken said, "No, big news for Beyonce if true." The next clip was a clue about the infamous Renesmee Cullen from Twilight. Ken was looking for the name of the Twilight character who fell in love with her when she was a baby. Drew Basile incorrectly guessed Edward, who is her father, which led to Ken saying he was looking for Jacob, which is almost as gross. Twilight is, of course, about a love triangle: Bella Swan, vampire Edward Cullen, and werewolf Jacob Blake. Bella eventually chooses Edward, but author Stephanie Meyer didn't let Jacob leave the books without love. He imprints on Bella and Edward's baby Renesmee, which means he falls in love with her when she grows up. A slightly icky aspect of the books Ken seemed well aware of. Jeopardy's 41st season premieres on September 9, 2024.